You look good. So guys, the journey commenced. This was me on my way to Brampton to meet up with a friend's friend, which automatically is now a spectacular acquaintance because he hosted me so well. So on this day when I got there, I met up with him. We went to this shopping mall, and to be honest, the first thing I did was to go to Apple Shop because I need a change of phone. I have used my previous phone for more than 3 years, if not solid 4 years, and I decided to branch here to get a phone. So I was trying to check out the space and the price and everything. As you can see, almost it's $2,000, $2,000 plus dollars. So if you add tax, 13% tax, so you know it's about 2,000, exactly 2,349. So I was like, okay, let me just get iPhone 15 Pro Max, the 512 gig, and I did it, and I'm so proud of myself because this is actually the first time I'm getting myself a phone. So after spending that kind of money, my chest was paining me. 2,000 something dollars is about 2 point something million, if I'm not mistaken. So we decided to go to this game center called the Rec Room. On getting there, this is my friend in front. He hosted me so perfectly. So on getting to the game center, I saw this place. It was so amazing, but it's mostly for kids. But now, after getting that phone, I needed my inner child to come to play. So at getting here, I was so, I liked the whole environment. So my friend and host started exploring. For me, I was so skeptical. I didn't really know what to explore, but then I was here taking videos just for memory's sake. So here we made a payment, and they gave us a tag, and the tag, they will load it with some points, and with the points, whenever you get to any game of your choice, you just tap the card on the surface and it will deduct the points from the card. Then you can proceed to play in any game of your choice. So I think it's quite simple. I think the one I went to in Lagos wasn't really like this. I can't really remember, but I just felt like this is better. So we decided to try bowling, and I was already feeling like a pro, not knowing that my ass was about to get whipped. But then it was fun, and and the bowling started, and I was trying really hard to hit everything. But I think I tried my best. It wasn't that bad after all. But as time went on, I found out that I was beginning to lose out. But then I just enjoyed every bit of it, and I went over to this one. This one was okay. It looked simple, but to be honest, it wasn't simple at all. I kept on getting the lower score instead of the higher score. Higher score. But then, fine, it's all about the experience, right? At this point, my host was telling me to try everything I needed to try. But to be honest, at some point, I felt really tired. I couldn't figure this particular one out, so I let it go because I can't come and kill myself. Getting to the exit, I saw please play again, and in my head, I'm like, play what? Then afterwards, when we got home, I decided to make my host wife's hair, and it was amazing. So on this day, I think it was the next day, we decided to take a train to Toronto City. And this happens to be the train in Canada. It was okay. It was nice. And when we got to Toronto, this was the first view I saw. And yes, do not forget that in between my vlogs, you must see me. I must show you my face. And this is me walking along the streets of Toronto. Nothing so special. I just saw this monument or statue, whatever it's called, and decided to give you a runway as usual. So this monument is sponsored by Scotiabank Arena. So it's more like an arena where you have celebrities perform or do their shows, whatnot. So yeah. Should I call this vlog a day in my life in Toronto? Just look at these tall buildings, and the view looks so amazing. And yes, this is the Union Station. Like I said, Scotiabank Arena sponsored this whole thing. Anyway, my friend told me to give you guys a catwalk, like an unaware thing. But then I am aware, and yes, they were celebrating Pride 2024. So afterwards, we decided to visit Ripley's Aquarium of Canada, and to be honest, inside was amazing. I was not opportune to get a ticket because we had other plans, and getting a ticket is going to be like... But then, yeah, the ticket is about $70 something per person. And instead of not doing anything at all, I decided to take a video of this amazing pond. Like the setting, everything looks so natural and amazing. In fact, I was seeing nature, and I made a friend, that little fish. I really wanted to get souvenirs from this place, but it was so unfortunate that one can't get souvenirs inside here if you didn't get a ticket to visit the aquarium proper. So I saw this mega London fish and decided to film it because I felt like the teeth looked so real. On going outside, I saw that they were having like an event for water. I don't know, I've forgotten what they called it, but
just visiting. You're just visiting, so it can be wherever then. Wherever okay. You feel inspired, okay. Then stick the fish out there. Which color would you like? I would do this.
I can't believe I forgot the name of that color. Jeez.
Have you used a stencil before? Have you used a stencil before? So you press it down, and then you grab it on the back. Yeah. What do you want to do? I can also hold it down. Yeah.
So this is my fish. I think my eyes should be. So after my whole chaotic drawing, I just felt like this diagram looked amazing.
About the water?
I guess I met this person.
So you can do conductivity and water temperature.
Okay.
So conductivity is anything that conducts electricity in water. So minerals and salts and stuff. And every body of water has its own normal. So we can use this, and based on that, I could probably tell you where maybe that water came from.
Okay.
Isn't that cool?
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, so once you get to know, give you the clues that you have to do this. So go ahead and put that right in.
Do I just put it inside?
Yeah, you put it right in.
Okay.
Yeah, so the top number is the conductivity. So you can just leave it there, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's conductivity. So I don't know if you know Canada very well.
No, just visiting.
No visiting. So there is the Canada Shield. Very few seconds. Yeah. All the way in. Yeah. 1, 2, and then take it out. And then you can compare it on the back here. So you compare the colors like this. And you can see, so we measure chlorine. And you can see we have chlorine.
Yeah.
And then we have pH, alkalinity, and hardness.
Okay.
So these are different things as well. So there's chlorine in this. So that actually tells me this is probably tap water.
Tap water.
So usually in pool.
So yes, I decided to give you guys another catwalk. What better way would you want me to explore this aquarium if not giving you my wonderful catwalks? Mind you guys, I used to be a model those days. I used to be like a runway model. So so yes guys, this place is amazing. And after this, we decided to go to the CN Tower. To be honest, this tower is long, but then I'm not sure if it's as long as the Eiffel Tower. So we decided to come to this place, which is not far from the CN Tower, and I perceived it to be like an outdoor museum because this happens to be like the previous or old, or should I say ancient railways, and as well as trains and trams. So around it is surrounded by amazing restaurants, and I decided to give you guys another walk. And to be honest, I just love what I was seeing. I was just exploring, and imagine, while I was doing my thing and these children decided to disrupt my video, but then I couldn't let them jump and climb again, so I decided to make way for them to pass. So afterwards, after the whole shenanigans, we decided to check out the restaurants around, and these restaurants are amazing. And we finally made our way to this particular one where they served us popcorn for appetizer. So I don't know if I'm the only one that takes pepper to restaurants, but on this day I decided to forget my own pepper and I had to ask for chili flakes. Oops. So after dinner, we decided to go to this place where it was boldly written Toronto. Some people call it Toronto. Then I saw this tram and it made me remember Paris. I think Paris transportation system is underrated. Getting to Canada, I got to realize that. So on this day I went to Ottawa. From Ottawa I took a train that's going to Quebec, and Quebec happens to be like the French part of Canada. And I have a friend in Quebec. She's from Ivory Coast, and yes, this is me on my way to go see her and her family, and they were really expecting me. So yes, I was just looking at myself, looking how puffy my eyes were, and when I got to her place, she hosted me with this meal. This is acheke. It's like an Ivory Coast popular delicacy. And the next day, this was what she made me for breakfast. Like, I'm like, what is happening? Do you want to make me fat? Do you want to? And she knows how much I love pepper. Can you spot the pepper by the side? Yeah. So after breakfast, we decided to go to tourist attraction centers, and this happens to be her little niece behind me. And I literally turned her to my personal photographer. Almost all my shots and videos, she took them, and to be honest, this view is amazing. It was just as if I was in Spain, because this happens to be the view I saw in Ibiza the last time I went to Spain. Yep. So my question is, have you seen a beautiful girl today? If no, you're looking at one right now. So yes, our next stop was this place, Parc de la Chute Montmorency. This happens to be like an amazing place that has waterfall. To be honest, this place looks magnificent, so amazing. Like, I really wanted to climb, but then I don't know what happened. I think, okay, yeah, my friend was scared, so we just decided not to do it. So yeah, this was me at the place. It was splashing heavily. So yes, later that evening, we decided to dress up for buffet. And this was me feeling myself in my room, getting ready to go and eat and eat and eat. Voila, donc finalement, on est là. We've arrived the buffet place. I started by making few videos, but then this happens to be my first plate. I decided to take food like a greedy fellow. This happens to be the second one. And I rested and decided to go for desserts. And after dessert, I went for small chops and snacks, whatever it is. So the next morning, my train was for 5:30 a.m. Coming into this train station, I was just amazed because it looks more ancient and so amazing. It's just so funny how my friend's love language is cooking and giving you meals. She decided to make me these snacks. And yes, this happens to be my last day in Quebec and on my way back to wherever I came from. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Bye.